Most police officers don't notice this at first. Someone else points it out. You're sitting in a restaurant and a family member asks, "Why do you always sit facing the door?" You didn't even realize you were doing it, but once you think about it, you always do. And it doesn't just happen at restaurants. It follows you everywhere, even when you're completely off duty. A lot of officers first notice this in a restaurant. Without thinking, you choose a seat where you can see the entrance. Not because you're nervous, it just feels uncomfortable sitting with your back to the door. At some point early in your career, you start noticing you look at people differently. You notice hands before faces. You automatically check waistbands. You pay attention to how someone walks into a room. You track where the exits are without consciously deciding to. You're not trying to analyze everyone. Your brain just does it on its own, and you don't even remember when it started. You also start noticing hands more than anything else. You don't remember deciding to do it. You just do. Your attention goes to hands before faces. Family usually notices before you do. They see you scan a parking lot before getting out of the car. They notice you lock doors immediately. They see you choose seats with a wall behind you. You watch behavior in public places, even when you're supposed to be relaxing. Movie theaters, grocery stores, gas stations, your mind is still working. You may look calm on the outside, but your attention never fully shuts off. Some officers even position themselves in public without realizing it. Standing near walls, watching reflections in windows, facing parking lots while talking. This isn't paranoia, it's conditioning. Law enforcement trains your brain to constantly search for threats and unusual behavior. On duty, that skill keeps you alive. Your brain learns patterns, body language, movement, positioning. After enough exposure, your mind stops waiting for you to tell it to look. It automatically monitors your surroundings because it learned that missing something can have serious consequences. Your brain adapted to your environment. The problem is, your brain doesn't separate work and home very well. You might take off the uniform, but your awareness doesn't come with a switch. Your nervous system stays alert longer than your shift. You still hear sudden noises faster. You still notice people's movements. You still map exits in buildings without thinking about it. This happens because your mind spent hours every day in a role where attention equals safety. So it keeps doing the job even when you're not at work. The strange part is you might not even feel stressed. You could be calm and still scanning everything around you. Your brain just never fully powers down. Over time, this becomes exhausting. You may feel like you never fully relax. Crowded places feel draining. Sleep can be lighter. Small disturbances wake you up faster than before. You're not trying to be negative or suspicious. Your brain is just staying prepared. But living in a constant state of awareness takes energy. Many officers think something is wrong with them when this starts. In reality, it usually means your brain adapted to your job faster than you expected. Almost every experienced officer goes through this. You're not becoming cynical. You're not broken. Your brain adapted to a job that requires constant awareness. The job isn't that your mind learned the skill. The problem is nobody teaches officers how to let their mind stand down afterward. Understanding this early matters, because the longer your brain stays in work mode, the harder it is to rest, recover, and stay healthy during a career. In future videos, we'll talk about ways officers learn to decompress and actually relax again after shift. If you noticed yourself doing this, you're not the only one, and you're definitely not imagining it.